Hello everyone, so as promised I have a list of records for sale and it is going live right now. Link below in the description below is the link to the document, the Excel Google Sheet that is now live. You're going to claim, you can email me at the email address listed there, dominic.galliano@gmail.com. That's where I take all PayPal payments to. I know I've corresponded with some of you at seekingathread@gmail.com. I have a bunch of emails, but email me there, dominic.galliano@gmail.com. That's the PayPal I'll be taking for friends and family. I'm only asking $4, which is below cost, just to help pay up for some of it, but $4 to ship unlimited titles in the US. And I will try to be fair. If you want to get multiple titles, I'll give you a package deal. These prices are already fair. Should be around Discogs median or less. Feel free to send me an email, which ones you're interested in. The email is the way to get the titles, so you can't really claim them on the web, on the Google Sheet. You won't be able to edit that. It's just for view, and I will edit that sheet with what's been taken and what's pending. So you have to email me, and when I respond, I'll tell you what's available, as I've done, the same way I've done this in the past. So all payments will go there, and that's it. I'm going to get these things out quick. By the end of the week, by Monday, they'll all have shipped. So the sale goes live Thursday night. It is now Thursday night. So let's show you what it is. I'm going to show you pretty much everything. There'll be a few other things on the list that I probably don't show. So just, if it's on the list, it's there. And within a day, probably by Friday afternoon, Friday evening, I'll list what's left on Discogs just so that the public can get to it. So there's even more stuff on my Discogs, but you're all getting a first crack at really good stuff that I'm purging that if it doesn't sell, I'll probably actually just keep these because there's a lot of stuff that I do quite like, but I'm willing to part with. And it's all mostly original. So we'll go through these pretty quick. This is the first pressing of Coltrane's Sound Mono it's a US pressing on the, plum label there. It's a really nice shape, VG+, so it's a nice one to find. This is Jackie McLean and the Cosmic Brotherhood, really nice record with Michael Carvin and others. It's original Danish pressing on steeplechase. This is a reissue of a rare psych art rock, folk rock, Ada Ostra. It's like a 99 copy original. One of the rare Michael Yonkers titles. Thy Will Be Done. It comes like this. This is how it came with a generic sleeve. He never quite finished the sleeves in the original in the 70s, but the record is from the 70s. It's essentially dead stock that he just never made sleeves for. So we made the sleeves more recently with these two inserts and the records from the 70s. This is a reissue of a sort of weirdo mutant rock, sort of private press gems. Crystal by Stan Hubbs. The reissue's been pretty rare and hard to get. This is a UK original Pato. This has come up before in the VC. This is not in great shape, so the price will reflect that. This is a cheap one, a reissue of Fillmore Lincoln. I believe Jimmy Page is featured on this. This is like an 80s reissue, by the way, on Epic. The second album by sort of girl group with light psych feelings, The Cake, on Decca. It's in really nice shape. The record with the sleeve, it has this tear here. Otherwise the sleeve is really nice, but yeah, it does have a tear, so the price will be reflected on that. Also not in good shape, but this is a US original mono, Forever Changes. I'll just show you the label real quick, but it is a decent player, but the price will be reflective. Nice psych album that gets some really out there touches. Salvation, their second album. Gypsy Carnival Caravan, pretty common one, but solid. Ars Nova, nice shape on that. It's a reissue of a great Native American rock, folk rock, psych rock version on the Canyon label. I'd actually find an original of this. This is the World and Sound reissue. Hoboken Saturday Night by the Insect Trust on Atco. This is a pretty rare, it's a VG copy, but a nice VG. Little Light Noise. This is on the Acta label. This is a great San Francisco band, Neighborhood Children. Actually, the sleeve is really nice too, but records on the VG side. This is a VG Plus, if not better. Del Shannon, The Further Adventures of Charles Westover. Really nice album. I'd probably keep this, but it's so committed to memory I'm willing to sell. This is probably the most expensive, rarest record I'm selling. Bob Smith, The Visit. Original on Kent, double LP. This is a nice VG plus sleeve. The records are near mint. Maybe someone might say VG plus or excellent. I think they're near mint. It's right on that line. Really nice shape. And this does have the poster. I'll show you. Might as well show it because it rarely has the poster when you see this. Let's not rip it now. There it is. It's got the patina. It looks a little yellow, so you can tell that it's vintage. And like I said, the records are VG plus near mint. Really nice. This does have so this is a VG sleeve. It has a tiny bit of tape up here. Not bad on the ring wear, just a little light. This is usually ring worn, so you might be able to get away with the VG plus, but I think VG is more safe, and I think when you get it, you'll see you'll be probably pretty happy with that. Poster's pretty rare. Really nice garage, mostly garage, a little bit of Psych. Nova 1 by it's the Nova Local was the name of the band, Nova 1. Into some other stuff. King Kong and BB Show. This is their double LP on In the Red. This is Carl Blake of the Lemon Kittens. Really arty, post-punk-ish, little like Peru-boo, you might say. Prehensile Tales. This is really cheap because the cover is really bad. It's like water damage, but the record's near mint. Price will be reflective. This is a Rhino reissue of Walk Among Us by the Misfits. First Wipers album, or first Greg Sage album from the Wipers, straight ahead. Really great shape, clean all around with the insert. Just got a tiny little clip corner, but really nice shape. Live Wipers. This was a record store day. This is one I'd probably keep. Skag Heaven, original on Homestead by Squirrel Bait. Solid record. I'm a big fan of Acetone. This is like a strong record, but it's not as good as some of the early ones for me, but people love this album too. It's their last album, York Boulevard, on Neil Young's Vapor label that he had for a while from, I think, 1999. That's original. Original pressing of Beck Odelay, in great shape, on Bong Load. I don't know, is this in the grid? I forget. The Rushmore soundtrack. Great soundtrack. This is a reissue that's pretty rare and hard to get now. Alton Ellis, Sunday Coming, Rocksteady. The Light in the Attic archival release of Betty Davis playing with the Miles Davis Band on this unreleased session. Really cool. John McLaughlin's on there. Not Miles Davis, but the Miles Davis Bitches Brew Band is on that. This is a Zamrock regional on reissue on Strawberry Rain. Hari Mwale Experience with Greg Mianda. A lot of the Strawberry Rain reissues of the Zamrock stuff are hard to get now. Excellent double LP reissue on the reactivated Studio One of the Gladiators, presenting the Gladiators. 2 records with Dillard and Clark. I believe this is a 70s reissue, and this is a first pressing on the Brown A&M. Dillard and Clark, Gene Clark, with Dillard. What's his name? Greg Dillard? I forget. Nice country rock records. If you like Gene Clark, you'll really love those, and I do. First pressing of Ghost Temple Stone on Drag City, originally from '97. That's great Japanese psych rock. This is another one I'd probably keep if no one wants it. 764 Hero, original on the Up label. Really good post-hardcore. Not the very first, but there's a bunch of multiple pressings of this around the years it came out. It's Parquet Courts, as Rev said, originally a tape. But this is their American Specialties album, their actual first album that many people don't even really realize they had. This is another cool one, sort of electro IDM. Casino vs. Japan. This is actually a reissue on Wobbly Head of Go Hawaii. This is a cool one on Bloom, sort of a minimal avant guitar record by the Italian Alessandro Novaga, Movimenti Lunari, on the Bloom label, which all has these similar covers. Another cool one, probably would keep it. This is Natalia Baylis with Emar Reedy. 2 long tracks, recorded in 2021. This is on the Eiderdown label. On Le Chantement, Ballet Populaire de la Côte d'Ivoire. This is directed by Kuruma Musa. Pretty cool. Really nice, actually. A little bit of English folk. We have this Roy Harper. I don't think this is exactly a first press, but it'll be in the notes. Life Mask by Roy Harper, UK on Harvest. Bert Jansch, Santa Barbara Honeymoon. This is an original on the the famous Charisma label. English folk, of course. And 2 records. Well, before I get to this reissue of an excellent country record. This is an original I want to get. Sanford Clark, They Call Me Country, produced by Lee Hazelwood. Really excellent sort of rockabilly country. And 2 records that are ripe for Halloween. If these don't sell, that's okay. Monster Dance Party. This is Don Hinson and the Rigor Morticians. Amazing cover. And this is a great surf record. I got this recently. I really like it, but I want to keep it because it's such a great cover. But it's a pretty fun surf record. Monster Surfing Time by the Deadly Ones, a studio band. This is on the DJ label. So that's it. Those are all live now. Just get in touch. Like I said, email dominic.galliano@gmail.com. $4 for shipping in the U.S. If you're outside of the U.S., email me. We'll work it out as we've done before. And just, that's it. Claim via email. And I hope you like and found some things there that you are interested in. And I'll get those out ASAP. So, payment pending. Friend and family, please. All right.